next session on ANSYS CFD tutorials. In this session, we will take up an analysis of a convergent type of nozzle. We will start by double-clicking on Fluid Flow Fluent. Next, we'll go to Geometry and right-click, New Design Modeler Geometry. First, I'll go to Units and choose Millimeter, XY plane, look at. I'll go to Sketching and choose Line. I will first draw the nozzle. This is of converging type. Then I'll go to Modify, Trim, and I'll remove these extra surfaces. Then I'll go to Dimensions and give dimensions. This dimension I'll give as 85. This value I'll give as 30. And V3 is 50. Next, I'll go to Revolve. I'll select the sketch and apply. Then I'll go to Axis and select this axis. Apply. Operation is add frozen and generate. So this is the converging type of nozzle, as you can see. Now I want to remove the material from the inner surface. So I'll go to Thin or Surface. Select this face. Apply. This is the faces to keep. Thickness I'll give as 0.05 mm and generate. Next, I want to add fluid inside, so I'll go to Tools and select Fill. I'll select the inner surface, apply, generate. Now here you can see there are two parts, two bodies. This is the outer one, so I'll rename this as Wall. And the inner solid, I'll rename this as Fluid. So this completes the geometry. I'll close this and go to Mesh and double click. I'll go to this option of Mesh and I'll change the default sizing to 0.01 meter and generate. You can see the meshing has been done to the wall surface and to the fluid both. So this is the inlet. I'll right click, create named selection. I'll give the name as inlet. On this surface, I'll right click, create name selection. I'll call it as wall. And the other side is the outlet. Here you can see all three of them. I'll go to Mesh and update once again. So once this is done, I'll close the Mesh window. Next, I'll go to Setup and double click on it. I'll select Double Precision, Start. I'll go to Gravity and give the value of y as minus 9.81 meter per second square. I'll go to Material. Now I'm not changing the fluid because one of the application of a convergent type of nozzle is in jet propulsion system. So the divergent one we took up with the use of steam. Here I'll take up for jet propulsion system. So I'll leave the fluid to air, but I'll change the solid to steel because that is the material used for making the nozzle. So I'll go to Fluent Database. I'll change material type to solid and I'll choose steel from here. You can see the properties of steel, copy, close, and close these windows. So you can check once again. In solid, steel has been added. Next, I'll go to boundary condition, inlet, velocity. Now, these kind of propulsion systems work in supersonic speed. So I am going to give a supersonic velocity which will be greater than the speed of sound, which is 340 approximately in meters per second. So let me give this value as 360 meters per second and apply and close this. Next, I'll go to reference values, compute from inlet. Reference zone is the fluid. Next, I'll go to initialization and double click. I'll choose standard initialization, compute from inlet, initialize. Once this is done, I'll go to calculation activities, auto save. I'll choose number of iterations as 20. Okay. Next, I'll go to graphics. I'll choose path lines. Here I'll choose velocity as the first one. I'll select inlet, outlet, wall and wall 1. Save display. Here you can see the path lines. Next, I'll make up the path line for pressure as well. I'll choose dynamic pressure. I'll select inlet, outlet, wall and wall 1. Save display. So here you can see the path lines colored by the dynamic pressure. Next, I'll go to contours and double click on it. First contour I'll create of pressure, dynamic 1. I'll select contact region TRG, save display. So here you can see the result. Again, I'll double click on contours. I'll select contour of velocity. I'll select contact region TRG, save display. So here you can see how it is going to look like, and here is a variation of the values. Now once this is done, I'll go to run calculations and double click on it. Number of iterations I'll choose as 100 and calculate. So here you can see the dynamic viscosity, and this is a path line that you can see of dynamic pressure. This is the velocity magnitude. Calculation is complete. You can see the number of iterations maximum is 31, and that is the point where the solution has converged. But we have given 100, so that's okay. So now I'll just close this one. Now I'll go to results and double click on it. First I'll go to inlet and double click. I'll change the render to 0.9 and apply. Then I'll do the same for outlet. Wall and wall 1. So this is done. So once this is done, I'll go to streamline. Okay. I'll start from the inlet, apply. So here you can see the streamlines. Here the velocity is 360 meters per second, and here you can see the velocity is going to increase because the diameter has reduced. So here this value is 1458 meters per second at this point. So once this is done, I can click on animation. I'll select type as sweep animation, select streamline 1, make this a bit slower, remove repeat the loop, and I'm going to run. So that's how you can see the particles are going to move. Initially the velocity will be less and slowly the velocity is going to increase. The velocity of the central particles will be more as compared to the side ones because they are subjected to shear stress by the wall of the nozzle. Here you can see the size of the ball is very small, so you can just go to options, symbol size, symbol is ball, so this will be 1.5. Okay, we can run once again and check. The size is increased and it gives a better visibility. So this is done now. Next I'll go to contour 1. Okay, I'll select location as contact region TRG. Pressure range is local and apply. So here you can see the contours. Just go to streamline and unhighlighted this so that the streamlines disappear. Also go to render and remove show contour lines. Apply such that now the contour lines are not visible. Since this is of pressure, you can see the pressure in this zone has a value of 1.15 10 raised to 6 Pascal over here. And in this zone, the pressure is the least because the velocity is highest in this zone. So pressure will be less. In this zone, the pressure is highest, the velocity will be less. Now let's create another contour to check for the velocity. So I'll select this as contact region TRG. I'll change variable to velocity. I'll change this to local. I'll go to render and remove the show contour line. Apply. So now what you can see is velocity. So in this zone, the velocity as you can see is 1458 into 10 raised to 3 meters per second. Here the velocity is this value and here the velocity is 3.6 into 10 raised to 2. That is 360 meters per second. So that's how you analyze a converging type of nozzle. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the analysis. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.